Now for the easiest part.
She said, "This isn't church. We're fixing to have church."
Amen.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, man.
They got to turn it down a little.
Now that looks so much
How's that?
better.
No.
You in the back? Can you hear me?
We have it.
Okay, get closer.
Okay.
Well, there went my viewpoint.
Okay. We got 3 flags. One has 33 stars. If anybody wants to fly them. Thank you. Ohio! Oh! Oh! See what she's doing? Thank you. God bless you. Anybody want to put more in there? It's pretty empty. We got 5 or 6 more empty ones. I have the privilege of introducing this fine young lady. Her name is Mona Miller, and they call her cousin Jessie. I met her in Big Cabin, Oklahoma, standing on the cement pad. How many were there? How many remember that? You live streamers. I was there, and she is crazy. But we love crazy.
Everybody loves it now.
That's right. Mona, here you go.
Howdy! Oh, really? As many people as here, y'all can do better than that. I said howdy! All right. Y'all looking so sexy, as our X-ray said to us all day long. Yeah, I rode in with X-ray today, and he kept looking back going, ooh, Convoy's looking sexy. All right, y'all. There was a story that was actually written by a fellow by the name of Lee Mays from Lake Ozark, Missouri. Yeah. He sold the rights to that story to Mr. Johnny Cash. God rest his soul. He was a wonderful, wonderful country singer. Well, I ain't no singer. I'm a storyteller. And so, in honor of our flag and what we're working for, I'm going to present to you my version of the ragged old flag. I was walking past this here county courthouse square, and on the park bench, there was this good-looking old feller sitting there, you see. So I walked up to him and I said, hey, feller, your old courthouse, it's mighty run down. And he said, well, yeah, but it'll do for our little town. I said, yes, sir, but your old flagpole, she sure is a-leaning a bit. And that there, sir, why, that's the raggediest old flag you got hanging on it. And he looked at me and he said, honey, I think you need to have a seat. So I sat down. I reckon this here's the first time you've been to our little town. You see, honey, the folks around here, we don't like to brag, but we just happen to be mighty proud of that ragged old flag. You see, she got them powder burns the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching her as he was a-writing. Oh, say, can you see? Why, she got that little bitty hole there the night that General Washington up and took her across the Delaware. Why, she got cut with a sword down there in Chancellorsville, and she got cut again up there on Shiloh Hill. Why, she nearly fell at the Alamo, but honey, beside that Texas flag, she waved on though. Now, she got that great big old hole back in World War I from the shell of one of them big old German Bertha guns. And honey, I'm here to tell you, I seen her turn blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two, but she went to Korea and she stood beside them young boys over there in Vietnam, and proudly she did 100 days in Saudi out on the burning sand. You know, baby, that old flag, she's went everywhere she's been sent by her Uncle Sam. And proudly, we've always waved her from ships out on the briny foam. But the truth is, we have just about quit waving her right back here at home. Why, in her own homeland, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, and refused. And this here government, if you want to call it that, for which she stands, why, it is scandalized throughout the land. Do you remember when terrorists came out of the sky and thousands of people would suffer and die? When 911 was the call, when on 911 those towers did fall. But Americans, they stood up and they gave her a hand, and proudly upon that graveyard rubble, that old flag did stand. Now I know, darling, you might think she's threadbare and wearing kind of thin, but I happen to believe she's in pretty good shape for the shape she's in. You see, honey, I'm the old feller that raises her up every morning, and I take her down every night. And I ain't never gonna let her touch the ground. And I'm always gonna take the time to fold her up right. Well, on second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I happen to be mighty, mighty proud of that ragged old flag. Everybody turn around, take your hat off, place your hand upon your heart, and take a look at the flag back here. And let's honor that flag in the manner in which she should be honored every day. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which she stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want everybody to turn around, keep your hats off your heads. Okay, with some respect here. Okay? You know, on the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus handed us a very powerful prayer. And when we pray that prayer in unison, the power that it can unleash upon the evil of this world is insurmountable. Miracles will happen. So everybody reach around and grab the hand of the person next to you. Everybody hold hands. Let's get united here. Let's be a unity of a people and a proud patriots. And I want you to repeat after me. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil. For thine is the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. God bless you.
That was so nice.
I hope she's coming to D.C. with us.
Yes.
Let's hear it from Mona. That was pretty awesome, huh? That was a cool story. Just a quick introduction of myself. I'm Tommy. I'm the state lead of Ohio. Most of you haven't met me, maybe see me on Facebook. That's it. Next, I want to bring Sad Snack up here. He's got some stuff to say. I think he's got some things to give away. He's being loved on by Mona right now. I think he wants to give her up. So just give him a minute, I guess he needs. Bite it?
Started. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Hey, man, you guys turned up, showed out for me today, man. That's pretty sweet. I think we got all these other states beat so far. Yeah? Let's hear it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Man, y'all are weak, man. I heard way louder than that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Show up, baby. Let's get this. Sad Snack, come on, man.
How y'all doing? Where's my snack pack at? There we go. Driving down the road the other day, I was following the fire truck, and he can't hear that? I was following the fire truck and noticed some of his flags were getting a little bit ratty, and I looked at some of these other trucks and thinking, you know, we need to get spruced up before we go into town. So, this is one was on my mirror. The other one disappeared. These were the ones that were on the back. As you can see, the Texas flag. Not much white and red left, is there? So, got this, the American flag, getting pretty worn. So I asked my folks, my snack pack, to bring up flags. So I got these kind of flags, I got these kind of flags, and I've got bigger flags. So if y'all need to replace your flags, come and get what we got here, and kind of spruce yourselves up before we go into town. All right. All right, your old flags, somebody needs to bring them up to me or somebody so we can take them into the VFW and get them to retired properly, okay? All right, yes?
The Ohio Western National Reserve Cemetery is right over here in Seville, so I can take them.
You see this lady right here? Bring your old flags to her, okay? Replace these and the ones you bring off that are in bad. Gray Jeep behind Area 51. There we go. All right. Another thing I've got, Marcus. Could you hold this for me? I need both hands. Wasn't it you that asked for some money for the parking? $15,000? Is that right? Right there's $1,000 of my own money. A couple other folks brought in money and said, here, add it to it. Today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was at the fuel stop this morning. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 500. Somebody dropped a 50. No, another 100. I'm sorry. Somebody dropped a 50 and another 50 at the fuel stop this morning.
Man, let's go, Ohio. Show out, Ohio.
I even wore your hat for you. And then this is a 20 from somewhere and somewhere and somewhere and somewhere and somewhere and somewhere, and you get the idea.
Let's go, Ohio, man. Come on, way to show up, guys. Let's go.
Now, anybody else? We got some money here. Your streamers, challenge you guys to bring some money up so we got a place to park. Okay, not the streamers, but their followers. Okay, very good. All right, I think that's about all I got. Anything else? There we go. There we go. Thank you very much, folks. He just gave yours to Marcus. Well, there you go. Here.
Don't give it to me.
So anyway, thank you very much, Ohio, and people in Nebraska and Iowa with some of that other money there, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sasnak. Thank you, ladies. Okay, next we've got Connie. She contacted me a couple weeks ago. She's got some things to say. She belongs to some other organizations that are fighting the same fight we are, and here she is. Tell us what you got.
All right, hello guys. Hey, we got a organization called formerfedsgroup.org. For anybody that's lost a loved one or been injured, you can contact them and they can help you guys out. Medical records, we have lawyers, doctors, everything involved. You can call them. I passed out flyers earlier, or you can look them up online. And I lost my husband about 8 months ago in a hospital that was not sick. I joined this convoy March 3rd at Lorain City, Ohio, went to Hagerstown with them. So, like I said, it's been a real struggle. There's a lot of victims out here, and we need to take this country back. And I thank each and one of you that's going to DC. If you're not going to DC, get online and look that organization up and get involved. They need volunteers and they need sponsors. And just get the word out to everybody you know. You know, there's help out here. And we got to get them people to help. So that's all I got to say. And God bless America and God bless you. Go Patriots!
God bless you.
Thanks, Con. This guy don't need no introduction, man. You guys know him. He just runs around doing his thing, but he's not paying attention. Come on out here, Trucker G. Tell us what you got. Man, that was weak, man. This is Trucker G right here. You guys are weak. Let him know you love him.
I don't think they like me. How you doing, guys? How you doing? I know a lot of you guys expect me to come out here and read that poem, and guess what I did? I left it at the truck. And I ain't got it memorized or not right now. Heck, I can barely remember my own name. I guess if you talk real nice to the wife, she might go get it for me, but I doubt it. She's already mad at me today. That's the usual thing around where I come from. She's already talking smack. You know, we started this out in Atlanta, California, and heck, it's been going for quite a while now. And what I've noticed is we've had so many supporters. You're gonna hand me your phone. I don't know how to work an iPhone. We've had so many supporters. And we got some naysayers. You're always gonna have that in life. And then we got the other people that they want to know how many people are here before they decide to join in. I like to call them sheep. Not to be mean, it's not a mean thing, you know, but are we gonna wait until we decide, well, is my buddy Jim gonna go first? Is Sally going? When are you gonna stand up for yourselves? That's what I'd like to know. When are you gonna stand up for what you believe is right? What you know is right? I don't even like saying believe is right, what you know is right. We all have complaints in this country. I've heard it all. I've heard it for my whole life. Have you not?
Yes. Amen, brother.
You know, it's kind of sad that we just give up. Hear a lot of people ask, well, what has this convoy accomplished? Look around. That's what this convoy has accomplished. Unity. I've hugged tens of thousands of people between California and, well, we'll just say coast to coast to coast.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of people, and look at me. Who would actually go up and hug a guy that looks like me? Before this, should I say. Before this. Oh, don't lie to me. Heck, I wouldn't even hug myself.
I haven't got a hug yet.
I got you, honey. I got you. But that's what we've accomplished. We've accomplished unity. It's brought people together that you never thought would even be together. We found out we're the same. We're not alone. We are the same. We all bleed red. We all want the same thing. We just want to feed our families. We want to live a good life. And we want to go to heaven. Or whatever you believe in. And I don't care what you believe in. That's up to you. As long as you're not hurting others in your process.
That's right.
That's what I care about. Like I said before, we don't have to like each other, but we do have to love each other. We don't have to break bread and we don't have to agree on everything. But we do have to agree to disagree if we're going to get along in this country. You don't have to like me because of the color of my skin. But you do have to love me because of my heart.
Love, baby.
Otherwise, you're just full of hatred. And what kind of person are you if you're full of hatred? And if you want to act like you're full of hatred, you're fooling yourself. Nobody wants to be hated. Nobody does. I've never met a person that didn't want to be liked. I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't care what other people think. Guess what? I don't care what other people think either. But what I do care about is what I think about myself. And that's what it boils down to. Can you look yourself in the mirror each night and know you lived life to the fullest? To know you lived a good life.
Right on, baby.
You know, it saddens me. It saddens me to see the division, and it's the division our government has created. It's the division the media has created. They want us to hate each other. Because as long as we hate each other, they have all the power.
Yeah.
They know if we stand together, under one thing, they've lost it all. What's that one thing? That one thing's going to be different for everybody. But I guess the one thing we can agree on is we all want to be free. We all want to be free. And I get a lot of messages, or not should I say, a few messages, saying, well, without this, in this country, without laws, we have anarchy. Well, I'm not saying not to have a lawless country. Yes, we need laws, we need rules. The one rule that I like to live by, treat others the way you want to be treated. As long as you do that, what laws do we really need? And I'm not promoting anarchy. Believe me, I've been called an anarchist, I've been called a Nazi, I've been called a neo-Nazi, I've been called a white supremacist. I'm an actor with fake tattoos. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't love them any less. What I do feel sorry is their ignorance. I feel sorry for their ignorance. The same people that naysay, why don't you come out here and come see these people. Meet each one of these people. You hug them, you talk to them, and tell me that you don't agree with what they're here for. Yeah, buddy. I've cried with many of you. I've cried with thousands of you, should I say. I've laughed with thousands of you. We have felt a plethora of emotions. And look at me, I don't look like the type of guy that's going to cry on your shoulders, but I've cried buckets. I don't know about you. And I ain't ashamed of it. Does it make me less of a man? It's absolutely not, in my opinion. Do you think I'm less than a man? Really don't matter to me. I go to sleep at night and I feel good about myself. I wake up the next morning and ask myself, how can I be a better man than I was today than I was yesterday? And that's what I do every morning. I'm not the same guy that I used to be. And I pray that I'm not going to be the same guy tomorrow that I am today. Well, let me go ahead and read this poem because I know a lot of you guys are waiting for it, and I'm afraid this phone's going to go off, and I don't know how to work these dang iPhones. Said from the beginning, once I read this poem, I'm going to read it the rest of the way. And I'll probably read it for the rest of my life because it sums up everything about this country to me. It's called A Visitor from the Past, and it's by Thelen Polk. I haven't announced that before because I didn't know who the author was. Whoever it was, and I've never met her, I'd love to give her a hug because she gets it. I had a dream the other night. I didn't understand. A figure walking through the mist with a flintlock in his hand. His clothes were torn and dirty as he stood there by my bed. He took off his three-cornered hat and speaking low he said, "We fought a revolution to secure our liberty. We wrote the Constitution as a shield from tyranny. For future generations, this legacy we gave. In this, the land of the free and the home of the brave. The freedom we secured for you, we hope you'd always keep. But tyrants labored endlessly while your parents were asleep. Your freedom gone, your courage lost, you're no more than a slave. In this, the land of the free and home of the brave. You buy permits to travel and permits to own a gun, permits to start a business or to build a place for one. On land that you believe your own, you pay a yearly rent, although you have no voice in choosing how the money's spent. Your children must attend a school that doesn't educate. Your Christian values can't be taught according to the state. You read about the current news in a regulated press. You pay a tax you do not owe to please the IRS. Your money is no longer made of silver or of gold. You trade your wealth for paper so your life can be controlled. You pay for crimes that make our nation turn from God in shame. You've taken Satan's number as you've traded in your name. You've given government control to those who do you harm so they can padlock churches and steal the family farm. And keep our country deep in debt, put men of God in jail, harass your fellow countrymen while corrupted courts prevail. Your public servants don't uphold the solemn oath they sworn. Your daughters visit doctors so their children won't be born. Your leaders ship artillery and guns to foreign shores and send your sons to slaughter, fighting other people's wars. Can you regain the freedom for which we fought and died? Or don't you have the courage or the faith to stand with pride? Are there no more values for which you will fight to save? Or do you wish your children to live in fear and be a slave? People of the Republic, arise and take a stand. Defend the Constitution, the supreme law of the land. Preserve our great Republic and God-given right, and pray to God to keep the torch of freedom burning bright. As I awoke, he vanished in the mist from where he came. His words were true. We are not free. We have ourselves to blame. For even now, as tyrants trample each God-given right, we only watch and tremble, too afraid to stand and fight. If he stood by your bedside in a dream while you were asleep, and wonders what remains of our rights he fought to keep, what would be your answer if he called out from the grave? Is this still the land of the free and home of the brave? You know, I get chills every time I hear that. I get chills every time I hear that. Because it says it all to me, like I said. I don't know what kind of nation we're going to leave to our children or grandchildren, to my grandchildren, to your grandchildren, to future generations. But I do see what kind of nation we're leaving to them right now with the way things are going. And it's not a place I would want to live in, let alone my grandchildren. It's going downhill. Like I said, they've got us so separated. I don't like you because you got blonde hair. I don't like you because you're wearing a hat. I don't like you because you're tall. I don't like you because you got tattoos. I don't like you because of your race or your religion or your color or your sexual preference. I don't care about none of that stuff, guys. I don't. I love you the same. Do I agree with you all the time? Heck no. If we all agreed with each other, this would be a boring world. But we can all agree to disagree, like I said. It's that simple, guys. It really is that simple. We make life way harder than it needs to be. Way harder than it needs to be. Well, I don't like you because you're poor. I don't like you because you're rich. No, I don't like people that look down upon others is what I don't like. I still love them. But I don't like others that look down upon others. I don't like bullies. And that's what our government is. It's a bully. They turn people against each other. They want people to side on their side and believe what they believe in order to keep their power. That's what bullies do. I remember in grade school. Do you guys?
Yeah.
I really ain't got, I don't have no words to make this a better country. I don't know how to make this a better country. I'm not a speaker. I mean, I don't do politics. What I do? No, now I'm thinking of kindergarten. I just said do. What I do is I love each person for their individuality. You know, I've had so many little kids with, I don't even like calling them handicapped, special kids come up to me, and that just makes my day. How do you not love that? I've had so many people from different religions come up to me. How do you not love that? Just because we don't agree on the same thing doesn't make us any different. It really doesn't. Some of us just are a little more ignorant than others. Some of us just haven't learned as much as others. When I say that, I mean myself. I've told you guys I didn't always believe. And I don't expect others to believe in what I believe. It took me a long time to get the faith that I have, that I've gotten. I don't know the Bible like a lot of you guys do. But I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. And I've got hope for others to get there too. But I don't force my beliefs on others. Just like I won't force my beliefs on you. Because I love you that much. Thank you, guys.
Let me see this real quick, man. Let me see that tattoo, man. That artwork. That looks pretty real.
You want to rub that off?
It looked as real as mine, man. No, don't really look fake to me, man. That guy looks solid to me. Thanks, Trucker G. Next, we got Marcus. Marcus got some things to say. Just bear with us. We all know Marcus. Well, man, you guys know that's coming. You know it's on the agenda.
First, we're going to sing. Come up here.
What you gonna say?
What's your name?
Sam,
How old are you?
7,
How old are you going to be? 7 now.
7.
Today your birthday?
Yeah.
Let's sing it. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam. You ready to get that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sam. Happy birthday to you. Okay, now here's your speech. Go ahead. I need a chair. Got quite a bit here. Got my water. Anybody got a chair? No, I'm good. I'm good. I would like to be standing down here. Ohio! Let's do it again. OH! Yeah! OH! Man, it's good to be in Ohio. See how nice it is to come home? You know, a lot of people said I wasn't coming back. I'm back. I'm back. And it's a little warm here, but we'll be all right. There's a nice breeze blowing. Oh, he's...
Remind the governments all around the world that they work for us!
He must have been reading our website. Go Sam! I wasn't sure what I was going to say tonight. I thought I'd just go shoot from the hip and do like a 2-minute speech or something. But I did get prepared, and I've had several people tell me that they really would like to hear what I said in Post Falls, Idaho. So bear with me. I'm going to shoot through it as fast as I can. Dave, my good friend Dave Riddell here, aka Santa, he was telling me a little story about a goldfish and humans, and that the continuous attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds. The average continuous attention span of a human is 8.25 seconds. So I'm going to go over the 8.25, just going to give you a warning here. How many here have been following along on social media or live since Adelanto, California? Wow! Look at those hands. Thank you. How many have been, besides the live streamers, been physically following or in the convoy driving along since Adelanto? No? Since, yeah, there's a handful of you. Thank you. We've had a crazy ride, right? It's been a crazy ride. The weather, meeting a lot of people. When we left Adelanto 3 months ago or so, we had no idea where the road would take us. And here we are, beautiful Ohio. I'm going to ask everybody that's watching, everybody that can, pack your bags, load up your cars, your semis, your motorcycles, pickups, your RVs, what have you, and let's roll. You can join in anywhere along the convoy from here to DC. We're closing in on DC. The route was posted, and it still is posted on our website, thepeoplesconvoy.org. You can join in anywhere. People are asking, where can we join? Where can we? Anywhere. Anywhere along the route, you can join us. There's a lot of live streamers that people can follow, and we put the route on the website as well. We also take donations on the website and in person. So I want to ask, where is MSM? Mainstream media, where are they at? Where have they been? They haven't been here. They dropped us soon after we left Adelanto. Remember, there was a war to distract everyone with. They dropped us like a hot potato. But we know they've been watching, and we know they're still watching. While we were in Hagerstown at an evening meeting, we asked the question to the people in Hagerstown whether we should convoy back to California or we should stay in Hagerstown. The vote unanimously carried to go back to California. Of course, a lot of you all know about the 10 bills that we had on our mind, and that's where we went. We headed back out to California. It wasn't more than an hour or so after we took that vote in Hagerstown. Our people from out west, California, calling us and saying they were getting calls from MSM, wanting to know what we were doing, wanting to know what our plan was. How did they get that information so quickly? They might not be here, but they're watching. They're watching us right now, and I'll tell you how. Many of you know. It's these live streamers. All these live streamers. And they are watching us closely. We may be small, but we are powerful. Thank you guys. Thank you, live streamers. Thank you so much. You guys have been faithfully following us since we left Adelanto. I'm asking you all again, sitting here, standing here, people at home, wherever you might be, anyone within the sound of my voice, to join us. Let's give the MSM a reason to start reporting the truth. We demand the declaration of national emergency concerning the COVID-19 pandemic be lifted immediately, and our cherished Constitution reigns supreme. We are the people of the United States of America, and we stand together under the banner of freedom. Freedom is the one thing that unites us all. Liberty flows through all of our veins. Who are we? We are truckers, military, veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, students, nurses, doctors, investors, county workers, teachers, cowboys, loggers, engineers, sanitation workers, professors, cashiers, flight attendants, pilots, sales reps, physical therapists. If I missed one, just add yourself in. Laborers. We are fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, married, single, divorced, separated, gay, straight, Christian, pagan. We are black, white, Asian, Native American. We are immigrants, natives. We are nonpartisan. We are citizens of the free world. I want to just break away from this a little bit here, and I want to say we've had far left liberals in this convoy and still with this convoy. We've had pagans. And you know, we talk a lot about God. We pray a lot. There's differences here between us, among us, and in this convoy since day one and throughout the entire convoy to Hagerstown, back to California, and here, this very point. And we all get along. And that's the major differences there between us all, but we all get along. Is that not how it's supposed to work? Is that not what unity is? We are all fighting for what? Freedom. And we all recognize that. And that's how it works. We unite as one. This is a statement that we, the People's Convoy, have had on our website since before our first rally in Adelanto. It's also been something that's been said for as far as I can remember, and I'm older than I was yesterday. I've been around for a few, right? I've heard it when I was a kid. The statement is, for our elected officials that believe they rule us, you work for us. I know some people think that's a new thing. They might not have ever heard it before, but it is really old news, kind of like our Constitution, and it's time we revive them both. Our Constitution was written to provide enough power to act on a national level, but not enough to deprive the people of fundamental rights. Did you guys hear that? Our Constitution was written to provide enough power to act on a national level, but not enough to deprive the people of fundamental rights. We, the people, are prepared to see this challenge through, as we have seen through all challenges to our freedom in the past, and we will prevail and prosper. To our Canadian brothers and sisters, we join and continue the call to freedom with the People's Convoy. By the way, I did hear that Pastor Arthur Pawlowski has been released. Pat King, I'm not sure if he's still in or not. I'm not sure if he's still in prison or jail, but that's happening in Canada with what we're doing right here. And if you folks don't think that's coming to America, think again. There's an endless list of things that we can protest and be angered about, as if unconstitutional laws, rules, regulations, mandates isn't enough. We can add a list of countless more things, including fuel, oil, gas costs, J6 prisoners, Roe v. Wade, 13 soldiers, term limits, because sometimes voting them out doesn't work. The poor care and treatment of our veterans. By the way, I want to say, the other night in Nebraska, Waco, Nebraska, we met a 97-year-old veteran. The stories that he has, what he's lived through, incredible, amazing. Hearing him talk about how he used to work on the railroad and just the things that happened between the railroads, and it was so interesting. I didn't have enough time to give him, but I felt I needed to give him more time than I did give him. And for him to sit there and be with us and share that moment with us, for what? Fighting the very freedoms that he already fought for. Why? I can't imagine what's going through his head. And all the veterans. Why aren't there more people here? Where's everybody at? Where's the outrage? Where's the fight in these people, wherever they're at? As a trucker and a basic, normal human being, like all of you, we hear CB chatter, we read posts and comments on numerous social media platforms, newspapers. That is mostly or in large part people complaining about fuel prices, taxes, cost of living, this law, this bill, that bill, politicians, and on and on and on. But where are those people at? Where are they? What are they doing to change things? They talk about it. We get tired of reading it. We get tired of hearing about it. Where are they? This is their time. People need to stop talking about it and start being about it. And by being here, you all are being about it. And while I'm at it, where's the politicians? Where's the singers, high-profile people, celebrities, and more that have been very vocal on many of the issues we're all fighting? Here we go. Where's Ted Nugent?
Yeah. Where is he?
Where's Ted? Where's John Rich?
Yeah.
Jason Aldean?
Yeah.
Aaron Lewis? Toby Keith? Alan Jackson? Lee Greenwood?
Buddy Brown.
Donald Trump?
Buddy Brown.
Tom McDonald? Hank Williams Jr., Jesse James Dupree, and others. Oh, let's add Eminem,
Oh, hell.
Oprah, Tim McGraw.
No.
And I know he's liberal. We've gotten emails about it. I shouldn't call Donald Trump out because he's done so much.
Where is he?
I voted for Donald Trump,
Right on.
but I don't see him here. I haven't heard from him in these past 4 months. Where are all these people at? Oh, you don't call out any Democrats. You don't name one Democrat. I didn't change it from all the other times that I mentioned. I think these are left-wing Democrats. I'm not sure. Are they? Oprah? Eminem?
Yeah.
Tim McGraw?
Yeah.
Making it clear for the back row, for the people watching the live streams. But we can't forget about Ted Cruz either, right? Love him or hate him, he did show up. He did show up in person at Hagerstown, and he rode back with Mike all the way to D.C. But where is he now? Where is he? It's time they put their money where their mouth is. Get here and fight for freedom's sake. We did talk with Ted Nugent. Remember, he said he was going to drive his Bronco. He was going to lead the convoy through Texas. But he said his Bronco broke down.
Bullshit.
And I said before, I don't know, in Des Moines, I think it was, I'm a Ford guy, and I don't like to hear that. But he said his Bronco broke down. The second time we talked with him, we were in Hagerstown. He said he just didn't have the time to make it out to Hagerstown and join us. But he did say that he supports us 100% and that he'd talk about us, give us a mention on his show, which he did do that. So we still love you, Ted, if you're watching. I doubt you're watching, but we still love you. We'd love to hear Stranglehold or really anything. Cat Scratch Fever, right?
Yeah.
Here at our rallies. So there should have been a line of vehicles 2,700 miles long as we rolled into D.C. months ago. Millions should be joining us. Please understand. Let me make this clear so everybody in the front row can hear this. We know many people have health conditions. We understand that. Financial situations that prevent travel and such. But there's plenty more able-bodied, freedom-loving, red-blooded Americans with a heartbeat that should be in this fight for what many say is our last chance.
Yeah.
One reason not more people have stepped up, out, and gotten involved is because they have it too cush yet.
Yeah.
They have it too cush.
Yeah.
You all know what cush is?
Yeah.
They're too comfy and cozy
Yeah.
and just okay with the way things are. But they're missing the big picture. The devil always paints a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
And that picture hasn't gotten blurred enough for them yet. People haven't lost enough freedom yet. They haven't been inconvenienced enough to feel what our friends to the north have felt and are being imprisoned for. Again, if you don't think it's coming to the U.S., guess what? You're wrong. It's already here.
It is.
And more is coming. When is enough enough? Who remembers back to the year 2020? Been a long time ago, hasn't it? It was a historical year for all of us. For myself, one of the things that I'll never forget, my wife will never forget, a lot of my friends, people who know this, won't ever forget. On June 8th, 2020, I was shot at while driving my truck down the interstate, I-70, just east of Dayton, Ohio, 11:30 at night.
No.
I was hailed with bullets. Shot the glass out. I was covered in glass powder. That was crazy. But My truck still has bullet holes, the glass has been replaced, and I dodged some bullets. Not sure why it happened, but it was the onslaught of all the rioting and chaos in our country. God's hand of protection surrounded me, and I'm thankful for that. I do fly the thin blue line flag, and I fly the USA flag on the back of my bunk. That could have been part of the reason, you know, rioters didn't like that. 2020 was also when we allowed the government to strip us of our freedoms through fear.
Yes.
We were told this virus was a deadly pandemic and somehow a dust mask was going to save us all. And we were forced to wear it in order to still be able to have our freedom to do things as normal as possible. Then we were told no gatherings over 10 people. Remember that? And you all know where things went from there, right? Eventually, the government, eased up on things, which made things seem like normal again. Are things back to normal?
No!
Our government still uses fear tactics to force us into compliance. To worry is like paying a debt you may never owe. We must not fear the government. We must not allow the government to control our lives. The last time during a previous administration, the cost of fuel was at $1 and $2 a gallon, and then it jumped up to $5 a gallon. Then it dropped to $3 a gallon, which we were relieved to see, the $3 over the $5. But $3 was still higher than the $1 and $2 a gallon prior to their conditioning. Now here we are, 2 administrations later, and the cost of fuel is pushing $7 a gallon. If we follow their pattern, we should see prices drop to a comfortable $4 or $5 a gallon, which is a relief compared to $7, right? See, folks, this is how they condition us and they control us. This is just one example of how the government is attacking the American people. We must stand up together now and unite and stop the government from forcing us into becoming like other countries have turned into. Please, I beg of you all, take your blinders off. Get up off your couches in your cushy safe zones and join us in this fight. Remember, just 2 weeks to flatten the curve, right? I actually had somebody call me out in Des Moines. She said, I got up off my couch and I'm here. That was awesome. The government is good at one thing. It knows how to break your legs and then hand you a crutch and say, see, if it weren't for the government, you wouldn't be able to walk. Harry Brown said that. How many of you guys are involved in your community, in schools, highway department, teachers, commissioners, trustees, mayors, etc.? How many of you get involved at a state and local political level? See a few hands. I haven't always been involved in politics. My start wasn't until around 6 years ago. Up until then, I was just kind of one of those cushion comfy people that complained a lot about things. But I never did anything about it. I just figured it is what it is and wasn't sure what I could do about it or how even to start getting involved. Now that story sounds all too familiar. I've heard that same story so many times in the last number of months. And I'm here to say, if that's you right now, there is so much you can do. And right here, right now, is the best time to get started. After being involved in monthly meetings in DC at a federal level, when I was fighting overregulation in the trucking industry, I've learned how important it is for people of the states to stand up and to voice their concerns. Demand a reply. And if they don't reply, you must hold them accountable for not fulfilling their duty as their job title requires them to do. Over the past several months, we, the People's Convoy, have started state groups on our social media platforms. It has been exciting to see the action taking place in every state. On Saturday, April 30th, State convoy rallies were held in 30-plus states. If each state had a minimum of 100 people, yeah, it was something. If each state had a minimum of 100 people, and many states had a lot more than 100, that means there were 3,000 people actively involved at a state level as a direct result of the People's Convoy movement. Yeah. And many states have and are organizing more rallies and events in upcoming weeks and months. If that's not something to celebrate as a huge win, then what is? Many people have told me they aren't leaders, that they are supporters, followers, and they want to know how to get involved in their state. My response was, and still is, a simple one. Build it and they will come. Pick a date to schedule an event, post it out on your social media platforms, local newspapers, radio ads, billboards, hand out flyers, post flyers everywhere on electric poles, store windows, truck stops, or anywhere you can. And be happy when you see others stepping up, wanting to help in the same way you were. Everyone can be leaders working together in this fight for freedom, and everyone has a voice. So use it. I do want to say, it's tough to be involved at a local level when you're a trucker. I understand that. I'm not home, except for weekends, which is a short weekend, maybe Saturday and Sunday. I roll back out again Sunday night. Of course, I haven't done that in 4 months. I think I know how to do it again, but it's tough to be involved because the meetings they have are normally during the weeknights. But you know what I have? I have a phone. I have a computer. I have emails of my people in the town south of here about 2 hours. And I use it. You know, we all drive, we can easily make a call. Oh, they don't answer, they don't care. Keep calling, keep sending emails, keep at it and don't give up. Demand a reply back. We must get involved, because when people get involved together in a state, local, communities, counties, whatever you have, that's power. That is power. You all don't realize, well, some of you do, I'm sure, but people don't realize how much power they have together as a community, as a city, as a state. And when the people of the state come together and go to D.C., then there will be power in D.C. You people hold the power. Get involved. Everybody, you watching, live streamers, get involved. And I know many people that can't be here for health conditions, all that, are very involved. They are very involved. And thank you for that. Once again, I'm asking you to physically join us. And if you can't, please follow us on our website, thepeoplesconvoy.org, or any social media platform that we have. And understand this, that other than in-person cash donations or mail-in donations, our website is the only platform to donate. I want to thank Tommy, wherever he's at. There he is. Give him a hand. Tommy and Tanya. Where's Tanya? There she is. Christina. Where's Christina? She's got to be here somewhere. Okay. I just want to thank them for putting this rally together. And I want to also thank the Ohio Station outlets for so graciously allowing us to use their facility. What a blessing it is.
Yes, thank you.
For you kind folks to accommodate us. And I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting the People's Convoy. May God richly bless all of you and your families. And may God bless America. I do have several more things. And I know I'm going to be releasing the name, the location, where we're going to be landing at in the DC area right after these messages. Dave Riddell, can you get up here? I'm going to introduce. Tommy, is it okay if I introduce him? Who's ready for a sermon? Who's ready for Pentecostal type sermon? Santa, bring it.
Bring it, Santa!
Ohio! For you that don't know, I was born and raised in Ohio. This is my home state, the heart of it all.
Yes.
The great state of Ohio. It's good to be home tonight. Good to see. I was so proud to see so many people show up tonight. Last night I was like, Indiana showed up and showed out. Ohio better not let me down. You have not let me down, Ohio. I appreciate you. Appreciate all these that spoke before me. Love them. These are my brothers and sisters. Where's all my four-wheelers that's with us? Raise your hand. Look at these. Look at this. All these four-wheelers. They this whole thing, a lot of times the truck drivers get all the attention, and I just want to make sure that you four-wheelers get your due as well. We appreciate you. You've always outnumbered us. Always. And I appreciate that. How many's going to DC with us? Woo-hoo. I don't know, the closer I get, the more excited I get. I'm like, let's go. I am ready. Ready. Why are we here? Honestly, we shouldn't be here. If our, and I don't call them leaders. Stop calling them leaders. They're not our leaders. They're our representatives. Leaders lead people. They take us by the hand and take us through things. They are there to present our will at the Capitol. That's what they're there for. Now let me ask you this question. Do you all feel like your will is being represented at the Capitol now? No! Absolutely not. You know why? Because we have now lapsed into an immoral society. We have gotten to the point where people's principles no longer matter. They have no guiding principles. They're not guided by any kind of religious text. They're not guided by any kind of moral aptitude. They are guided by what they can put into their wallets. That's it. All along K Street years ago, actually I was wanting to go to K Street. I'm an old man, so I thought K Street was still where all the lobbyists hung out, but I found out, thankfully I found out they don't all hang out down there anymore. But I wanted to go to K Street and block it off and say, hey, we're here where you go lobby for all these bills that you're passing. Won't you come and talk to us about what you're wanting to do? We got some ideas for you just as well as these lobbyists. But the problem is they don't see the money that we put into them. You see, we put it into them at a greater rate than any lobby firm has ever put it into them. Every week out of your check, they take hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and over your lifetime, literally tens of thousands of dollars. That's what they take from you, and yet they don't represent you. Where some lobbyist will come up and hand them a few $1 million, and all of a sudden they've got their undivided attention. Something is wrong. What's wrong? They have no moral compass anymore. But before we're too hard on them, let's look at ourselves. Where is our moral compass? How are we living our lives? Should we expect no better out of the government officials that we have hired to represent us if we have no moral compass ourselves? Come on, it's getting real now, ain't it? I'm not going to preach to you. I'm just going to speak to you. Here's the deal. We've got to become moral people. We've got to become men and women of honor. That's what this convoy is all about.
When we go to Washington, D.C., we can't go in there as a bunch of immoral warmongers. That's what they think we are. We can't give them any reason to think that we're going to be some insurrectionists. No, I told them just again today, we are not coming to overthrow the government. We're coming to protest this government. Why? Because this government no longer cares about what we think, what we believe. I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick and tired of educators telling our children the rot that they're telling them. It's about time we stand up. When they came after our children, that was one step too many. They are telling them things that no child should ever hear until they're adults. Enough is enough. Educators are supposed to be teaching how to read, how to write, how to do arithmetic, how to history, things of this nature. But now they're trying to teach them to question if they're boys or girls. I'm sorry, call me old-fashioned, but I still believe there's only two genders. And if that offends you, tough. Because I'm offended by what you think too. And I've got just as much a right to stand and say what I'm saying as you have what you're saying. You will not silence me anymore by calling me politically incorrect. Like it or not, I still am a free American. I don't care what the government says. I don't care what the politics say. I am an American and I am free. You will not silence me. You will not condemn me and make me change the way I believe or what I say. I am standing on my rights and I will speak as loud and as proud as you do. I was threatened today with eggs. Somebody got on my Twitter account and said, I hope you enjoy our eggs.
I like breakfast.
Okay, I happen to like eggs. My truck just doesn't. You're not going to intimidate me into not doing what I'm going to do. I've had enough of your intimidation tactics. I've had enough of your smear tactics. You can say and do whatever you want to do, but I will stand on the Constitution that gives me my rights to do what I need to do to protect my individual liberties. I will not apologize for what I say. I will not bend my knee to you. I am free, and I will be free, and I will die free. We have let them cower us into corners long enough. We have let them paint us into corners long enough. I am done with all of that stupidity. I am out, and I am going to be loud, and I will be heard. Thank God for our live streamers. The media doesn't want to cover us. You know why? They learned from their mistake. When the Canadian convoy began to travel across Canada, our American media said, that's a news story. We need to cover it. And so they covered it wall to wall. They were interviewing drivers and taking B-roll and showing the trucks going down the highway. And by the time they got across Canada, they had $10 million in a GoFundMe account. Woo! Would you like to have $10 million, Marcus?
5% of their population.
$10 million. And the Canadian government goes, oh my goodness, they've got enough money to sit on our streets for years. And so they pressured GoFundMe into closing that down. And the American media says, ooh, that's a news story. We need to cover it. So somebody opened up a Give, Send, Go account, and within 2 or 3 days, they had $8 million in that account. And then a group of ragtag, old hillbilly truck drivers met in California and said, let's go to D.C. And all of a sudden, the media says, uh-oh, it's coming to our neighborhood. Let's just go quiet on that. We can't give them the coverage that we give the northern folks because we don't want them to have that kind of money to build that kind of convoy. But we didn't let it stop us. We came on anyway. No, we don't have that much money left. We have ran it just about all out. We're putting in on fumes. I'm just going to be honest. We're putting in on fumes into Washington, D.C. But guess what? Washington, D.C., here we come! And you better hope to God we don't run out of gas on your city streets. What we need to do as Americans, a lot of you all watch Fox News, right? No? Well, I gave it up. I gave it up back a long time ago too. I thought maybe some of you still did. Okay, well that kind of kills it. Does anybody still watch Fox News that is not ashamed to raise their hand? I didn't know I was going to get that response. Totally. There we go. What we need you to do is we need everybody watching and everybody here to start calling Fox News and tell them we will cut you off until you begin to cover the People's Convoy. You need to start calling radio shows like Glenn Beck and telling them we're going to stop listening to you until you start covering the People's Convoy. This message has to get out. There are still truck drivers in America that have no idea that this is going on. They are asking us across our CB radios as we go by them, what's this about? You know why? Because the media does not cover us. You know why? Because the media is in lockstep with the same government we are going to protest. You have more power than you know you have. Each individual here has more power than you know you have. It's time you realize it and begin to use it for good. Being silent is what's got us where we're at today. Now you've got to get as loud as me. You've got to get as bold as me. And you've got to get in your vehicle, like I'm in my vehicle, and go to Washington, D.C. with me. Because here's the deal. It's time we let them know. Government, you have become unrecognizable as a constitutional republic. Therefore, we no longer recognize you. If you are unrecognizable, we don't have to recognize you. Had somebody tell me the other day, they know I'm a Christian. I guess that kind of slips out once in a while. I don't know. They told me, they said, well, this is just the end of time. You're not going to stop the will of God. What's going to happen is going to happen. Do you hear that, what I'm saying? But never in God's word have I ever seen the opportunity God gives us to stop fighting evil. As a matter of fact, my Lord and Savior told us to occupy or work until I come. When is he coming back? I have no idea. No idea. But if he comes back 15 minutes from now, I want that last 15 minutes that I have on this earth to be found standing against the evil that comes against God's people. God bless.
Amen. Big D is the biggest adult kid you'll ever meet. We love you, Big D. And his fire truck, sometimes. Tommy is the Ohio State lead here on our Facebook group. Doing a bang-up job in the state of Ohio. Get on it. All the Tanya's helping. I don't know who else helping. My name's on there as an admin, but pretty much just for validity, you'll know that if you see my name on any of our state group pages, that it is our official page. By the way, the title to find us on our Facebook pages is The People's Convoy Official, and then it's your state. Every state starts with The People's Convoy Official, and then it's your state. And if you see my name, Marcus Summers, or Chris Young's name, you'll know that it is for sure the official TPC page or group. I saved the best for last. I got to go home and spend some time at home. I was speeding on the way home too, every now and again. I got home, I took care of business. I said I was coming back, and I'm back, and I meant that, and a lot of people didn't hear that for some reason. Got a lot of emails, got a lot of controversy online on different posts, comments. He's gone. Now what? He's not coming back. Everybody's leaving. I'm back, and I'm not leaving. It was good to be at home. I missed the rally last night in Indiana. I saw it, I heard, I was listening to it, watched it. That was a great rally. Thank you. What's his name? I forget his name. Jason, I'm not sure. Polk Auction Company, New Paris, Indiana. That was a good time you guys had. I'm sorry I missed it. But I was with my family. I was enjoying myself. And I want to say, all of us organizers have family. We're one of you. My wife is over here, standing against the fence.
Hey, wife.
Say hi, wife. Michelle. Giving you a shout out. To stand behind me.
Bring her up there. Get up here. Come on, bring her up.
Look at this.
Way to go, Miss Marcus. Thank you for letting us use him. Thank you.
We love you too, baby.
Life doesn't quit when somebody leaves home. And I can imagine this is what soldiers' wives go through. Spouses, soldier spouses go through when they're out fighting. Thank you. She's a USAF vet. Thank you for your service. She doesn't like me making that public, but guess what? It's good to have somebody at home that loves you, that cares about you, thinks about you, prays for you, and wants you to come back, for the most part. It was good to be back. Thank you guys for allowing me the time. I did get some book work done as well, but thank you for being my wife and supporting this mission. Okay, folks, that's it. There is one more thing. Oh, the location. Tomorrow, we are going to be fueling up tomorrow morning starting at 7 o'clock a.m. The trucks will go first, and I encourage everybody to unhook from your trailer. Bobtail over. It's a small BP location across the street from the Loves. We will take the trucks over first. We'll refuel the trucks and the diesel pickups. And if you have a diesel car, we'll get you there too. When the trucks come back, the cars will go, and we will direct you when to leave, and we'll send you over. And everybody comes back here to restage and get ready to go to Pennsylvania. I have the website updated as best I could prior to this, because I didn't want to say where we were going, because some of y'all look on the website. But we're going to go to Hagerstown Speedway. We know where that's at, right? Joe. Stan, Joe, do that again. Let's everybody high five each other. Just get happy. And say, OH! So we will leave out of here after we refuel. Everybody comes back here in stages after they've gotten fuel and gas, and we'll go from there. I want to sing Amazing Grace with you guys. Can we? This will probably be the last rally on this leg of the journey of the convoy to DC. Let's sing Amazing Grace together. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You know, Jeremy Moser's watching, I'm sure, somewhere. Thank you, Jeremy. I had a lot of fun singing that with you, and hope we can sing it again soon. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Is there one more thing, Tom?
Prayer.
Oh, yeah. We can't forget that. I'm missing something, but that's okay. We'll just jump to that. Thank you, guys. Ohio's been great. We'll see you on the road.
What time in the morning? Open prayer.
7. We're going to start refueling at 7. Yep.
All right, everybody, remove your hats, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. In Jesus' name I pray, amen! One more thing.
All right, guys. These flags are framed as we're flying them off the trucks. I learned a little secret. I brought my sewing machine with me, and if you bring me your flag when we get someplace where I can hook up the power, you bring me your flag. If we turn the corners of the flag, if we take the corner of the flag and we turn it over like this, and I back stitch it twice and back stitch it, it will never fray when flying from a vehicle.
Yeah! Good job, baby!
Okay? So remember, when you get a flag, as soon as we get someplace where I can get that sewing machine out of that truck and set it up on a table in an RV or anywhere else.
We got a nice table right here.
Yep. We just got to get me a ladder to sew from. Okay? Or I'll put the table up there. And the thing is once this is done, We can fly these flags and they're not gonna fray. Okay? The ones from your cars, they don't have a hem in them. So when you bring them to me, I'm gonna put a hem in them. Then I'm gonna turn the corner. Okay? And we're gonna stop having flags flying apart as we're driving in the convoy. Because we ain't flying apart. We don't want our flags to fly apart either. All right?
Way to go, Bessie!
Thank you, Mona. Everybody's got something to say, right? Everybody has something to say. I know everybody has something to say. When I count to 3, I want every one of you to say whatever it is you want to say. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
YouTube at the moment. And today's our first.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and we're using Prism.
Oh, okay, yeah. How many subscribers do you have then?
0 at the moment.
0 at the moment, okay.
If I can get it off of the thing, I hate this.
First time noticing it. You're fine, I'm the same way with all this stuff. That's like I told him, I was like, I'm using the tripod this time, so I gotta get out there early enough to set it up, tweak it the way I want it.
Yeah. But yeah, we had it for a while, but I've been trying forever to get this thing and figure out how to work it. So I finally just did our first live on it. And
did it go out?
I think so. Where is it? Better be on there.
You did it on Prism, right?
Yeah.
There's at the end of when you end your live, it gives you the option to share it or download it. Always make sure you download it so that way you have it just in case it doesn't post. Then you can go back and post it. Did you download it?
No, I didn't.
Like,
Can you go back now and do it?
See, like I ended my live, it was an hour and 42 minutes. So I can save it, which I'll save it on my phone, or I can share it. If you save it, then you can go back and you can put it on Facebook, or reload it onto YouTube in case something happens that it doesn't actually save the live issues for you. So you always have it.
Okay.
Did you see that come up?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
I just kind of clicked away from it.
Yeah, always try to save it.
Okay.
Until you can actually have the 1,000 subscribers and you're able to actually go live off of it.
Well, with the Prism, you don't need 1,000.
No, but with YouTube, sometimes, if you use Prism, sometimes it buffers really bad. And so, since you're only streaming on one platform, it'd be nice just to stream to that platform instead of having to use it outside out. Like we stream to Facebook and to YouTube simultaneously. That's why.
Well, that's what we tried to do, but we got blocked.
Yeah, we got our Facebook.
We got up to, on Facebook, we got up to almost 1,400 viewers, and we got blocked last week.
Yeah, we were so disappointed because we were actually
we were planning on using it here today, and we were going to use the Facebook and the YouTube, and we were trying to get all the flyers out for different rallies and that. I don't know what happened. They came up and said, you're blocked.
You gotta watch it because if you play music on Facebook,
we haven't done that.
Like even if you're in an area, say you walked into the outlet halls and they're playing music, they'll tag you for that. YouTube will as well.
Might have been there once or twice.
We're going home.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I might have been there once or twice.
Let's
See, I spent a month there.
Here's the thing, though. They cut us a hell of a deal.
Did they?
Well, yeah. We were paying that for 1 week.
How much?
Santa said it was a month. Oh yeah, Hagerstown is really good news. Hey. She might have been napping. I'm just getting them all transferred off the tripod. What's, oh, now I dropped them on their head. Hold on. I'm not doing too good of a job right now, though. There we go. We got them straight again. Well, thank you. Yeah, I can do that for you. Mind hanging on to them for 1 second? I already dropped them on their head. You can't do worse than that.
Oh boy, this is heavy.
Whoops.
Thank you. Are you Phil?
Yep.
Did you put your name, Phil, and Kathy?
Already did.
Put Kathy, or Caitlin.
Oh, Caitlin as well?
Yeah. You've got a great voice.
Well, thank you.
Are you ever going to cut your hair?
Oh, what was that?
Are you ever going to cut your hair?
I don't think so.
Why?
I like it long.
You look so more professional. I like it too, but...
Thank you.
You take care. Oh, you gotta have a picture.
A picture?
Yes, I'm like, I got it. My knees a bit now.
That's alright.
Thank you. That's my husband, Mike.
Alright.
You take care.
You too.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Alright, give me a second, y'all. I need this. Yeah, we're overnighting in Brookville, and then I guess we're going to Hagerstown from there. Alright, give me just a second. I gotta put my tripod away, and we'll be good to go.
Real quick, I gave you magnets before, but I didn't get a picture with you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, son. Jasmine told me those magnets probably wouldn't stick to trucks.
We'll try them, though.
They don't? Find a streamer. Another car streamer.
Hi, stream. Hey.
tomorrow? Give me a rough estimate.
Yeah, it usually takes an hour or more to fuel, so I'd say probably 8 or 8:30. Because we're starting fueling at 7.
And the people on the four-wheelers are going over there too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going over after the trucks are done, so it'll probably be an hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours till we get rolling.
I think what I'll do is go home tonight. I live 60 miles away.
All right.
So come back in the morning. I think I'm going to run over to Carlisle.
Okay.
And see what happens from over there. You know?
Well, that's my neck of the woods.
I know this. I've been in mechanics.
Yeah.
I used to make deliveries in there years ago. And I can't even remember the places I went to in there.
Yeah, I've done a lot of delivering in Mechanicsburg as well, just getting home, you know.
Well, like I was telling you, I'm from the Breezewood area.
Okay.
So, in fact, I only lived in a little town called Hopewell, which was about 5-10 miles from Breezewood.
Yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out when we're going to drop south, because we're stopping in Brookville or whatever, which is up on 80. So I'm guessing we might run 80 all the way to 81 and then head dead south right into Hagerstown, because 81 goes straight to Hagerstown.
I bet that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So if they're going over by Carlisle, what else are they going to do?
I mean, because I was trying to think if there's an angle they could catch, because I know they don't want to take the tollway because they don't want to have everyone paying the tolls.
What about 219? That ain't the best route, is it?
Probably not for convoying. I mean, if you want to go for a scenic drive, maybe.
Well, why not?
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. It's like, are we going to take the big corner and go 80 to 81 and drop straight down? But I mean, that's like from up there in, what is it? Up there in Wilkesboro to Hagerstown, I mean, that's a full day drive for the convoy.
It is.
So I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you guys are going to make a straight shot to Hagerstown, no stops. Just have fuel stop over in, I guess it's Carlisle or whatever.
Well, Brookville is on the site for tomorrow night.
Right.
And that's that TA up there on 80.
Right.
Yeah, so that's tomorrow night's stop. And I guess from Brookville, we're going to try to do, shoot, if I had to guess, I'd say that's 7 or 8 hours to Hagerstown.
Oh, yeah, it is.
From Brookville, yeah.
Well, from here, I drive cars for a dealership.
Yeah.
And I run Washington, D.C. over in Alexandria quite a bit. And it takes me 6 hours to go from where I live in Painesville, Ohio, which is 30 miles east of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
It takes me 6 hours to run from there down to D.C.
Yeah, but see, we're going the square route, though. That's what I'm thinking. It's like we're going over 80, and then we're going down. We're not going direct, you know.
Right.
Because if you were going from, like, here to D.C., I'd run, 80 to 76, and then come down, but we're not doing that. We're going top and then down, so I'm thinking we're going to have extra time.
Do you run 80 a lot? Like over towards Strasburg and that?
Not really. I usually run 76 because usually I can get my company to pay for the tolls.
I was just wondering if there's a truck stop up there called Buckhorn or something like that, if it's still there.
It sounds familiar.
I used to stop in there all the time running that way.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if it's still there. I don't...
Oh, okay. Someone's saying that Brookville to Hagerstown is 180 miles if we take 99.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with 99.
I ran that one time, I think.
Yeah, I'm not familiar at all with it. It must be out in western PA there.
Doesn't that drop down out of Altoona?
You got me.
I think it is.
I mean, I'd have to look at a map, but I mean, because I was just thinking 81 straight into Hagerstown, but we'd have to run the corner up top, and that'd be extra mileage,
That's what I said.
Yeah, I have people saying 99's a good road, so maybe State College area is what they're saying. It runs through State College.
Right. That's it.
Okay.
That goes through State College. If they drop down from there,
Yeah, it might work.
you can actually drop down from there and actually take over 30.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out when we go that way, right?
This is what I miss a lot about trucking.
Yeah, trying to figure out the route and everything.
When I was trucking, I've been out of this for 22 years. So, when I had 20 years on the road, our GPS was a random rally. We had to drop a dime every so often to the dispatch to let them know where we were at. And we had to figure our own road routes.
When I started trucking, my trainer made me use Post-it notes.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to let you graduate until you can navigate with Post-it notes. I'm like, what do you mean navigate with Post-it notes? He's like, get the atlas out and you fill that dash with Post-it notes, and as soon as you take a turn, you take that Post-it note off, and there's your next turn.
That's the way it was. They would tell us, okay, you gotta pick up a load in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You gotta be in Lubbock, Texas. 3 days later at 7 o'clock in the morning. You better be there.
Yep.
If you didn't, boy, they'd be all over you. Things have sure changed.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't navigated old school in a while, but I still have an atlas on the dashboard.
Do you?
Yeah.
I still got my old end now.
Yeah.
I still run it. But it's good to see you guys. I want to pray with you. I'm a minister. I'm a pastor of a church and everything. And I want to just pray over you for your safety. For you guys get there safe tomorrow. Do you mind?
Oh, I don't mind.
So Lord, I just come before you right now with MudPig. What is your real name?
Phil.
Phil. We pray over Phil and his family and over all the convoy, that tomorrow that they have safe travels. I command the angels to be around them, to protect them and guide them, to steer them away from any danger that might come upon them. And Lord, we just thank you for all the blessings that we are receiving from you right now. We thank you for all that you are doing. You are our supplier, you are our provider. So Lord, I'm asking you to open up the kingdom of heaven right now unto him. Bless him with the provisions that he needs so that his bills will be paid. They will not be in any debt, and they'll be rewarded for all that they are doing. And it says in your word, ask, believe, and receive. So we're receiving these right now in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. God bless you, brother. I've been traveling with you every day. And I hope my wife's watching. So you guys keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And I'm praying if I don't get down there to Washington, I pray that you guys will make a big difference.
I hope we do.
We need it in this country. So I'll let you be with them.
All right, thank you.
God bless you.
You're doing. I follow you too.
Oh, thank you.
I don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that they've given up the TV and only watch the live streams.
Exactly. Well, I first started with Canada, and I watched Australia, how bad they were getting, locked down and treated horrible.
Yeah.
So I got to take down that, and then you said ours, and it's like, okay.
Well, thank you for coming out.
I had a great time. I enjoyed it. You look like my nephew.
How's it going?
Hi, Phil. How are you?
Pretty good.
I'm Jennifer from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I talked to you on different occasions.
You came out from PA to, so you're going back with us then, or?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, goodness. Thank you.
I gotta see. Well, this is the closest rally, except for Hagerstown.
Yeah, well, now we know Hagerstown. We didn't know Hagerstown a little bit ago.
And that's what was worrying me, because I saw they were coming across 80, and I thought, oh, I'm going to hop in, but then it was like, it changed. They were going to go down 79, and then
It's back on 80 again.
back on 80 again, but they don't know where to stop them.
Yeah, it's just an overnight stop in Brookville, I think, or something like that.
Was it Brookville they were going to stop?
Something like that. It's a TA.
I thought it was the point.
I don't know.
I don't remember it.
Let's take a look. They said they just updated the site because I want to look.
I haven't seen it since the last time when they were talking about, I think it was like a pilot
I mean, I don't know how close you are if it is Brookville, but yeah, you could join us to Brookville. There it is.
Did you find it?
I'm working on it. It's hard typing with one thumb, you know?
Oh, I know. I always think it'd be neat to have something where you could like wear it on your shoulder or something.
Yeah, overnight stop at the TA Travel Center in Brookville, PA.
That's actually where I got my taquito license.
Yeah?
And Brookville, Kansas. But that's where I went. I tried school back in 2002.
Oh, goodness.
I know. I won't keep it because I know a lot of people.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a trucker. I'll talk all night.
You take care.
You too.
I'll be back in a couple of days.
Back in a couple of days?
100 miles from home. I can't help it.
Hey, you guys, anybody that's on this black zone right now, Bob's got his generator fired up. She's on the sun. So everybody's on anything southern.
Awesome.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a couple
Nice
days.
to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I did send you a couple messages. I wanted to make it. And I made it.
You made it.
I made it. I brought my big old RV, and I'm going to follow you into Washington.
Nice.
So I was wondering if you had any shirts. Because I wanted to get shirts, but I didn't have my check yet. So,
Shirts.
you know, Convoy shirts.
I don't. The person that sells the Convoy shirts, it's a white SUV that she makes the. Here, let me see. I'll find one quick. They're all over the place. But yeah, it's the black shirts with the blue lettering on them is the ones you're looking for.
What kind of car is it?
It's a white SUV. I'm trying to.
There's a lot of those around.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one of them. They're pretty common, the shirts.
Like that one right there.
Not that one, but something similar.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any. Usually I always can find one when someone asks. Oh, there it is. Bryant. Bryant has it on. You know who Bryant is, the old man there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shirt that she's making.
That's the guy that died a couple of times.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but the shirt he's wearing is the one that the lady's making in the SUV.
Oh, okay.
And then the shirt that Mike has on, you have to email and get shipped to you because Twang isn't with us anymore. But he is still making those.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the two shirts that I know of that people are making.
I would have ordered it, but I didn't know where I would send it. I didn't want it to go home and I'm not there.
Well, Twang is actually probably going to send my wife one. So when we're only an hour from Hagerstown, we might be able to do it that way.
Hey, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked that you guys are going right back to the same place.
Yeah, my wife just said, Facebook says the convoy will arrive at Hagerstown Speedway on the 17th.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what time are we leaving in the morning?
We'll probably leave around.
This is from somebody named Shelly.
Oh, that is cool.
She made cups for some of for the live streams. Except for me, I want one.
That is awesome.
They got ripped out.
Oh yeah, that's etchy.
Yeah, that'll hold some drink, won't it?
Oh yeah.
All you piglets, please subscribe to me. You don't have to watch my channel. At least subscribe to me. I want to get to at least 450 by tonight.
Yeah, we'll probably leave. Maybe we start fueling at 7. I'd say we'll probably leave 8 or 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, usually it takes about an hour or so to fuel. So.
Well, I have that big RV at the 35-footer. Now, how do you think they'll line me up to go get gas? Will I go with the automobiles? Or?
Well, I know they asked us trucks to unhook, so I don't know how easy it is for you to break it down, but.
Yeah, it's gasoline. It's not diesel.
Okay. So it's an actual solid RV. It's not a tow behind.
No, it's a motorhome.
Okay. Well, you'll probably just go over with the cars then if it's gas. Yeah, and then you'll run up near the front because the way we always do it is biggest to smallest vehicles.
Okay.
So whenever you see the other RVs start moving, just tuck in with them.
Did you have a few more RVs before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know we have a beautiful Airstream. I don't know if you saw that thing.
I did see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking down like, man, I gotta figure out who drives the Airstream. I want to see the inside. I've heard they're incredible.
They're nice.
Yeah.
And they won't rust.
Yeah, because they're stainless. They won't rust. They hardly ever leak. I mean, it's just a solid piece of stainless, you know.
They're well made.
Yeah. But they're well. You pay well for them as well.
Well, yeah, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, you can't get an Airstream cheap.
No. I bought mine used. It's a 2014 Itasca. And it's got 2 toilets.
2?
You can even use one with the slides in while you're going down the road if you need to be.
Oh, that's pretty good. Just hit the shoulder and run back quick.
There it is.
It's like, it's an emergency. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's got the big tires on it. I wasn't going to sell smaller tires.
So you're running semi-tires, or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get some wear out of them too.
Yeah. These are Michelin's. Nice tires.
Nice.
I know when down the road I'm going to be spending some money for tires.
Oh yeah, they're about, what I get mine for, about $4.50 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No. How many miles do you think you get out of a set of tires?
Steer is about 1,000. I do know that, and rear tires about 2 to 3 years, but that's on a semi. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
when
say
you're carrying a lot of weight.
300,000 maybe. I mean, rear tires last forever.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're not steering.
Yep.
You got a camera?
He's got something. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running rich too.
Oh, he's got her turned up a little.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to get together with you in Hagerstown and see what kind of shirts we come up with.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to start making shirts at some point. It's just, we got to figure out how we're going to do it. Because everyone keeps going, oh, you should have merch. You should have merch. It's like, okay, well, I got to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have a stockpile of shirts. 'Cause I know you would sell in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, now I got to take this back to the truck because I'm afraid I'm going to drop it.
There you go. You look down, you can see my motorhome.
Okay, the brown one back there? That's a nice motorhome.
It's an Itasca.
Yeah? I don't know nothing about motorhomes, but...
Well, the thing that sold me, it has a shower you can go like this.
Nice. So you can actually turn around in the shower.
Absolutely.
I've heard some people say they got a motorhome and they can't even wash their backside without hitting the wall.
I hear that. That was one of the selling points. Plus the fact that it had 2 toilets. And you could get to the refrigerator and the bathroom with your slides in.
That's nice. So you can get a snack and go to the restroom. Yeah, because that's the problem with a lot of motorhomes, like especially the double slide ones. You can't get up through them with the slides in.
Right. This one you can. The bedroom has a slide and the living room has a slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Sorry, someone in my chat.
What's the idea?
Oh, Salty Crackers Live. He's another
I love
YouTuber.
that guy.
I do too.
He is crazy.
And they said we should rate him, and that is a very good idea.
Oh yeah. He's got quite a following.
He does, and I actually have a lot of people in my chat that overlap. Like I have the Salty Army in here all the time.
Yeah, I know he hasn't been doing truckers for the last few days. For ITV.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. That you can.
When he does the picture-in-picture thing.
It's really cool where you can see what everybody's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was out driving around on his own the last few days.
Yeah, I heard he was doing donuts or something the one day.
That's my wife over there, Susan.
Awesome.
Would you like to meet her?
Sure. Let me get rid of this real quick now.
Okay.
How's it going? All right, I'm back with free hands now.
Well, we know you as MudPig, but what
Correct.
is your real name?
Phil.
Phil. Phil, this is my wife, Susan.
How's it going?
Very nice to meet you. I've been in our living room a lot lately.
I'm in your living room a lot. That almost sounds weird, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in someone's living room that I don't know, you know?
Right. You are on a lot of TVs, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for all that you're doing.
No problem.
What you do is really good, man. It's really good. I hope we can make something happen.
Yeah, well, thank you all for coming out.
Well, I'm going to ride along and see what happens.
Yep. And like I said, we're going back to our home turf, which is awesome.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that.
I was too, actually.
Yeah.
I heard some rumors, and that actually was not one of them.
Yeah.
I heard a couple different rumors, but
You know,
yeah.
I thought, well, the race season's going to start over there, right? They have dirt track.
It is started. So they're probably going to have us in the back corner again, which is fine, because that worked out well.
Wonder how many it'll hold.
I mean, we had more than this when we left.
Yeah. How many did you have when you were at Hagerstown?
When we left Hagerstown, I want to say we're probably around 150 or so.
150?
Yeah.
How long were you there, Phil?
Oh, what was that?
How long were you there?
Hagerstown, I was there about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another puppy. I know X-Ray has been doing one hell of a job.
Oh yeah, it's good to have him back
rallying
too.
those people, and he has really outdone himself.
Yeah.
He's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow when we leave again, having our normal rollout call.
Yeah.
I won't even try to do it because I can't do it as well as he does.
Nobody in here has got that kind of gab.
Yeah.
He is really good.
Glory B wanted Phil to know she's on her way to Burbank. Awesome. See her when we get there.
All kinds of little puppies here.
Oh yeah, there's Blinky. He's not paying attention to y'all, but he's there. Hey Blinky, I think your mom's on here. I think I couldn't help myself. You're standing there not paying attention. I swung the camera around. They're like, there's Blinky. I'm like, yeah, he's not paying attention. Now you knocked your hat off.
First time it's been on the ground. Won't be the last.
Yeah. I got extras in the truck finally. Found some decent hats.
I kind of wear this one out of.
Yeah, I see it.
Come here. Why you trip somebody? Come here.
Oh yeah, we enjoyed our lunch. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm not sure how that works for streaming for minors. But yeah, I would think his parents would have had to sign him up. Yeah, I might have to look into that myself. I'm not sure what happened with Freedom Ford.
Huh?
Oh, they're always asking about Freedom Ford. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
He's stuck in Durango with a broken truck, straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh, you talked to him?
On his life.
Okay. Stuck in Durango with a broken truck.
Supposed to get it fixed tomorrow.
Should have been a Durango.
He was rallying the troops down there, I guess, to come this way.
Awesome. I heard. Yeah, I heard that, you know, he was having a little mini rally or something.
But, you know, he got to see downtown Durango. He got to go over Wolf Creek Pass. Those are some things I think every truck driver should do at least once.
Yeah.
And Neil used to go across Monument.
That'd be a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
I did Monument loaded.
Yeah, and he needs to stop at the bar at the top of the Hoover Dam, too. You ever been up there?
Can't get there anymore.
Oh, you can't get there no more?
They haven't let trucks go across the Hoover Dam since 9/11.
Is the bar still up there? Remember the old tavern up at the top where like all the truckers used to stop?
Railroad? Or,
No, railroad's over the other side, the casino, yeah.
yeah.
But no,
you
right
pass right by it now. You don't even go anywhere near it.
Oh.
The bypass is in place.
Really? So you don't go up and over the top, and right at the top there's that tavern up there?
The casino's still sitting there, but it's a ghost town now.
Oh, that's no good.
They did a bypass. And then the railroad up on the other side actually has its own exit.
Huh. Yeah, I blew a tire up there one time. Took them, shoot, hours to get me a tire.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
We've been following you forever.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Good to
Oh,
see
we.
you.
Okay, I was about to say, who's we?
I've been following him for like 2 weeks ago now. And,
Yeah.
all I ever see is his trailer.
Yeah, you follow me every day, right?
Except for the first. No, for the last week I've been following him.
Yeah.
We just came from Pennsylvania to here.
Oh, goodness.
We were going to follow you back.
Well, where at in Pennsylvania then?
It's on the borderline of, you know where Morgantown?
Yeah. I used to do a lot of deliveries out in Morgantown. Did you ever get the casino finished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because last time I was out in Morgantown, they were building the casino right there off the exit of the turnpike. Yeah.
I know the one in 40 has one.
Okay.
Lucky Lady.
Yeah, because if you came down the turnpike, I can't remember the exit there, but there's the exit and then there's the auto museum there or whatever in Morgantown, right? Or am I thinking of another Morgantown?
No, is there an auto museum? I don't know. It's University, West Virginia University.
Oh, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking Morgantown, PA.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
Morgantown, West Virginia. Okay, different Morgantown. My bad. But yeah, I know where Morgantown, West Virginia is as well, but I haven't delivered there. I've just driven by. Yeah. But yeah, so.
Glad your wife made it down here with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I have people in the chat saying the Morgantown Casino in PA is finished.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, well, thank you all for coming up. That's a heck of a haul to come up and meet us here.
I'm originally from over here in Kent. You heard of Kent State University?
I've heard of Kent State. I have no idea where it is, though. I couldn't point it out.
On the other side of the Apple.
Okay.
It's only like maybe an hour away from here.
All right.
Yeah, it's not far.
So I guess you guys are running with us for a bit then.
Yeah.
Good.
I always wanted to come here, well, Hagerstown. And then it got real cold out.
Yeah. I was
said,
gonna.
we'll wait till it warms up.
Yeah, I was gonna say back when we were in Hagerstown, that wasn't too bad of a run. Back when I was a kid, we used to go down to Charleston all the time because you could gamble down in Charleston when you're 18. So my parents would take me down because they wanted to gamble, and I'd just ride along with it just for the fun of it. Yeah, but yeah, in PA, I can't remember what it used to be, but yeah, we'd always go down to Charleston because they'd let me in the casino at 18. Yeah.
That's young.
Nice talking to y'all as well. Thank y'all for coming out. Yeah, cameras don't work too good when sun goes down, right? Well,
I met all the life
yeah. And there's always people to talk to, though.
Oh, yes.
That's one of the best things about this. So you can just walk up to people and start talking, and it's like you know them, you know?
Are you getting tired doing this?
Not at all. See, I'm a trucker. I can talk all day anyway. You know, now I got a camera. It just gives me another reason to talk.
Have any words to say, ma'am? Oh, no.
All right, well, y'all have fun.
You too.
Best advertising is word of mouth, though, to get it out loud.
Oh, exactly. And that's what these rallies are great for, though, because you can talk to other locals. I mean, I know you guys came from a decent way away, but you can talk to other locals, network, and get something started in your state or something, you know?
Right.
And that's where this is eventually going to end up. It's going to end up that the states are going to have to do something, you know?
Because I talk to people at work, and they've not even heard of the conference yet. I'm like, how can you not have heard about them?
By the way, you need any?
Yes, please.
I have more in the truck, so if you run out, let me know.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't even know we're still in emergency declaration, you know?
Right. And I will put these out. I've got family members in different states that don't even know about this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to mail these to them, or I'm going to take pictures and just send them to them on the internet and let them know what's going on.
Okay.
Because I've got 14 siblings, and they're all over the United States. Vegas, California, South Carolina, Memphis.
Well, get the word out.
That's it.
I mean, I wish we still had postcards of Hagerstown. I don't know if you saw those.
No.
But I said I was going to send those to every trucker I knew. Send them a People's Convoy postcard. Just, hey, what's up? You know, what you see what we're doing? Come on out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I work in the printing industry, so I can even have these printed off and make new copies for myself.
There you go. And I don't know if that one's been re-uploaded yet, but it might be on the Facebook page. I know the California one was, but I don't know if they got that one back up yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what time are we leaving tomorrow?
Fueling, it starts at 7. I'd say if I had to guess, probably 8 or 8:30 we'll be pulling out. Usually takes an hour or so to fuel. Yeah. But yeah, you'll know when we're leaving. It'll get loud around here.
This is awesome.
Yep.
We appreciate all that you guys do. I mean,
No problem.
It's ridiculous, too, to have to try and stop a bill from being passed for killing children. I mean, what's the world come to?
Trucker G.
Oh, what's going on?
Is Freedom Ford still with you guys?
I don't know what he's doing right now.
We're going to have another meeting here.
Not really a meeting.
Really nice meeting.
The bathroom is over here.
Nice meeting you.
If you have to use the restroom over there by the Wrangler, platform 5, is that you set up? Platform 5, there's restrooms available over there.
You mind if
So
we get a
just let
picture
you
of
know.
you?
that way
Oh,
you
go
don't
for it.
squat under a tree or
We've
something.
been waiting, watching you for quite a while. Yeah, I
You want me to
know.
show you? Show us.
You're going to need long arms, right?
Yeah, really.
How we want to do this? Other side? Okay.
I thought you was from the country.
Oh,
Where is he? There he is.
there he is.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
And thank you so much for streaming so that we can see when we can't be here.
Oh, no problem.
And it's actually because of you guys streaming, it's actually the reason we're here.
Awesome.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem.
Chapter flag.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to Brookville, Pennsylvania tomorrow. It's going to be a short day.
Hey.
Been watching your feed.
Well, thank you.
Did you get any more jackets that fit? That was a fun day.
Oh, yeah. We found a couple that fit.
I
I'm
love
glad.
how the one guy came and gave you the one jacket.
Yeah.
It's probably the best one.
I actually wore that for a while. Yep. But that one there was good up until the one day where it snowed.
Okay.
And then when it snowed, I needed the heavier one.
Get stage fright.
Well, honestly, you're looking good. Keep it up. I mean it. I know you guys get the Pringles and everything, but I think you're.
Nobody's looking.
Well, thank you.
Patience all around.
Oh, yeah. What's going on up here?
I have no idea.
You're embarrassing me.
Oh, goodness. Where'd you get the reaching stick thing?
Dude.
Is it long enough?
It's long enough that almost everybody can walk underneath it.
Yeah.
You gotta show it on your live.
Do you see Eric's camera? Hold on. There's the bottom. And it's taller than he is.
Hey, length matters.
All right then.
Somebody have a mask and put over this microphone. He's spit in it.
Little Sam. Maddie, excuse me. Who is this? Yeah, look at that smile. That's our Mud
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, this is Maddie, and I'm her grandma, Kathy.
Oh, hello.
And we've been following forever. We're kind of Oreo stalkers. I've been watching him for about 4 years. So the convoy fell in our lap. But
Okay.
we really enjoy you, and I love it because you stay up late. I like that part.
Oh, goodness.
I can't thank you enough.
Oh, no problem.
Is your wife with you still?
Yep, she's in the truck.
Oh, I love the horns. At the appropriate times, buddy, you guys were going. I looked over there and saw your arm up. So it's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thank you for what you're doing, and
No
I'll
problem.
pray for you as you go into the den.
Well, thank you. Yeah. And yes, Lloyd, you heard that right. Oh, I was talking to the stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm so cool.
It's all right.
She just asked me a minute ago.
Yep, I'm here.
It's not like she has to sit and watch live streams with me or anything, right?
Nah.
I gotta get you out the way too. I gotta say bye to you.
Gotta say bye.
I'm headed to Kentucky.
What's in
Very
Kentucky?
soon. Gotta go move all my stuff.
Oh yeah?
We sold our house a couple weeks back. We got to the end of the month. Get everything moved to City Hall. And I've just been home a week and a half.
Well, on a normal like Cobra 29.
We're this close, man.
That
3 hours
switch would
there.
have normally been
Maybe
your RF
5 hours that way.
SWR.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it goodbye or just so long for now?
Just to,
I was like,
go
oh, I
home,
thought
get
it was on
myself straight.
SWR.
I might
So I
even
looked
make it
at it
there
and I said,
before you
oh, that's
all.
the PA
If I'm
switch.
quick
So I
about
flipped
it.
it.
Well, then it's not
Whoa,
goodbye.
Exactly. It's just, hey, I'll see you here
Oh, it's
soon.
great to see
Yeah.
I know to most people it's not going to be any different because I'm gone half the time anyways.
That's my stream. I found out a couple of days ago that you were coming with X-Ray.
We're making it back to Hagerstown.
I'm like, holy
Sounds
shit.
good.
It's awesome to see you.
You know, did you ever do the other side of the truck?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I was going to say we can't celebrate by doing the other side of the truck. I did. I think I did.
Hey,
I'm not sure. Did I?
pretty sure you did. But I can't think of where it's at on.
I can't think either.
All you all got to do is get there safe. We'll be seeing you.
Sounds good.
I'll be right on.
I'm so glad you're back.
I know a few people got to break off
Yeah.
for a second.
I mean, here's the thing though. Once we hit Hagerstown, I'm splitting for about a day. I'm only an hour from home as well, and I gotta go home and pick up my dog and everything.
When you're sitting there that close, it's hard. Even I thought
Yeah.
I'd get the room tonight, and I'm like, man, I can't. Like, I'm gonna get in that room and just be sitting there like, I
Yeah,
gotta get home. I gotta
chomping
get
at the
home.
bit to get home. Yeah.
Tried putting some So we're saying bye to everybody for a second. No. He's a good guy, but I'm ripping it.
We'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Sign it again. I don't remember if I did sign it. Any of y'all remember? What's going on?
We're going back.
Yeah? So when we testing out the new smoker?
Glad we're going back.
I like that answer.
Now check it out. That was supposed to be possibly here on Cowboy's birthday. Oh no, it is his birthday. Sam, he told me he's going home, more or less. That's where he's going, that's home. And we can set the smoker up probably the day after tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow's going to be madness. We've got trucks we got to empty out, change around, all kinds of things. So it's going to be kind of a madness. We're going to get it set up, ready to go though, so we can have it going while we are doing that madness. So probably a day or two before we get to it.
All right. Yeah, because once we hit Hagerstown, I have to split for a couple of days and take care of some stuff at home.
So it could probably be a couple of days anyway, because the poor boy I want to use is not right now frozen. So it could take at least 48 hours for the thaw and all the way I want it.
Yep.
So you know that as soon as we get there, I'll see the other reefer that I now have.
Oh yeah, you got another reefer?
Yeah. We have another reefer.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll be able to transfer, go through, resort, set everything up, have it correct. And then I have another dry goods trailer as well, so we'll be able to split it up and actually put all of our cooking stuff to one side and actually all of our supplies and things like that.
Yeah, by the way, I wanted to tell you, that thing's pulling a heck of a lot straighter finally.
Yeah, it helps when you get rid of an empty pallet or empty box.
Yeah.
Transfer everything back where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I was looking today and I'm like, man, it's about time this thing starts pulling right, you know?
Well, you know, look.
Yeah, I've gotten so used to it.
it.
Yeah, I've been so used to dragging it sideways, I almost don't know how to drive now, you know?
We have been working on it. I don't know, brother. The only thing I keep saying at this point is break. I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to figure it yet, but I'm going to take 24 hours, do nothing. If that requires me to strap myself down to the ground somewhere so I don't move, so be it.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop moving.
Yeah.
Wear and tear is
Wall of shame or wall of famous, whatever it is, but
you got to figure out what 80 plus
right now, I'm tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a wall of shame or
We got an actual Penske truck.
I know, I've seen that.
We've had Vern Let's Go Penske for a while. Now we got an actual Penske truck.
Oh, he's been with us many times.
Oh yeah?
He joins the day or two. He's our lead for a while.
Yeah. And what is what he said next week from Tennessee?
Oh, yeah.
Tennessee representative.
He's our Ohio. I met him out. Yeah,
I got a chance to talk to her earlier. So.
Alright.
Casino.
Yeah, we're gonna get around and find out where my mom is.
I went over and talked to him.
So I gotta go find Miss Kitty. She's got my mom here.
Alright.
Hey, love you. We'll come up here.
What do you think about home?
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, it's going to get a little warm, but... It's going to get a little warm, but...
Think so?
Yeah.
Pretty nice out here.
I mean, I don't see a refrigerator unit on this box.
Oh, God, it gets kind of chilly at night.
Well, what are you going to do in it?
60, 50
He's a manly man.
Yeah.
Got to crawl over top the dog house.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. All I gotta do is get in there and put my big bed out and set it up.
Well, that's true. You can get your pants on without getting out of the truck.
Yeah. Oh, damn you, I forgot. I didn't bring my nightstand.
Oh, you didn't bring your nightstand?
Yeah.
Where are you going to put your alarm clock?
Where you gonna put your phone? Just on that, I'm gonna have to use that as my nightstand.
There you go. Yeah.
Darn it, I remember to go get that off the pool deck too. Got it.
Now, the real question is, you got a sofa in there.
I didn't have room. When I load my Yukon, I'm pretty full.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring my easy chair.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though, watching a truck give birth, you know?
I was gonna bring my big old easy boy lounge chair, but I wouldn't bring that more.
Well, what you should have did is just fold his seats down, pop the hatch, and shove it in.
I got too many tools in the back. I loaded all my tools up for me and Dennis.
Oh, goodness.
Doing some real wrenching now.
Well, if you're going to be doing some real wrenching, I still need some air horns put on that
what's
thing.
up with that?
I don't know. I thought I had them done, and I had to rip them back off because I didn't clear the trailer. Oh, I know. I'm going to have to mount them on the back wall somewhere. Yeah, but I need those before we get to DC, you know? Oh, no, we're not doing them right now.
No, I got to get a game plan. I got to get the gears rolling.
Yeah, but no, my actual air horns are dang near shot. They're about ready to give up.
They sound like mine.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we just pull that side skirt off, replace the dang air horns that are there, train horns, and call it a day. Yeah, we'll just have to pull these 6 bolts out because I'm pretty sure my horns are right under my seat.
Now we're going to DC tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yeah.
We don't have time tomorrow.
Well, I know.
It's going to be an 8 to 10 hour trip tomorrow.
No, we're stopping in Brookville. It's still on the website.
Well, that's right. We're not going to Hagerstown tomorrow.
No, we're going to Brookville and then from Brookville to Hagerstown.
We can do that easy. Here, let me show you what I brought for me. I commented with the mechanic. Help Dennis out. You're probably better off if you go in the back seat and look in the back because I'm taking the flags off.
Go in the back and look. Hold on, let's.
Just up in the back. You can see all my tools to help Dennis out.
Oh my goodness, y'all. We got a whole truckload of tools.
Dennis don't have a lot of tools, so I grabbed all my tools.
I was going to say, that's laid out like a toolbox.
Yeah. I just throwed in the bags. We don't take long now to do stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's why your wife was like, you gotta go out and be a live stream. No, I don't think that's a film.
It's not hard. All you got to do is hold this thing.
And talk to people all day long.
Yeah.
And hold that thing.
But see, I already talk to people all day long.
I'd rather work on your trucks or cars. I do my thing that way.
Yeah.
I'm not the best mechanic, but we can get her done. We and Dennis had to go home for a couple of days, so I come back just in time to take his spot till he gets back.
Yeah. So what's the story on this thing anyway? Is it a truck? Is it a box truck? Is it an RV? What the heck is it?
Well, it's an RV. It's what it's tagged as.
Okay, so it's an RV without any guts.
Yeah. Well, guy my boss bought off had pulling tractor. That's where he made the pulling tractor in.
Okay, so that explains the fancy hydraulic ramp, not hydraulic, but cable ramps and everything.
So that being around Warren for a month, got my brain to roll. I said, I need something better than a cab over to sleep in.
Yeah. And plus, here's the thing. We got a place to set up our chairs and talk and everything if it's raining.
Well, I didn't go that far. I went farther. If it's raining and the car needs worked on, we don't have to get wet to fix it.
You got a mobile mechanic bay.
Yeah. Or if it breaks down, we get it in the back, like trucks and cars, we can put them in the back and keep on coming.
Yeah, but then we'll lose our sitting area.
Well, we got to load them when we get back.
Oh, okay. So we push the car out into the rain and then we can sit. All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it was a pleasure running with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off for Jersey.
Well, sounds good. Thank you for rolling with us while you did there.
I will see you guys in DC. Let me get my truck.
Awesome.
But I will see you. Yeah, I can't bring the company truck into that, but I can bring mine. True. So as soon as I got my plates, man, I'll be off to see you.
Sounds good. We'll look forward to it.
Yeah, if it's just
See
a
ya.
four-wheeler.
Hey, I'll continue sharing your content to our page.
All right. Thank you.
See you in a couple of days, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your hand.
All right.
I'm so happy to see you because I watch you all the time.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all you're doing. You too.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Yeah. We know most of the people.
Well, you know Bruce?
We recognize your face.
I switched trucks on everybody.
Yeah, we can no longer call you Jake accidentally.
No, because even though that's his truck, it's still his truck, but it just ain't on the truck.
Yeah, we do recognize you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.
No problem.
Buy yourself some coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
Yes,
You too.
And thank you again for all you do.
Oh, no problem.
Great Ohio.
Yep.
Makes you proud to be from Ohio.
I
So
tell
hope, you know, for your sake, we get the PA. Hopefully, there's great people who makes you feel proud to call it your state. You know
Oh, I got a whole bunch of locals on my stream. I'm just waiting to see who shows up.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of people saying that they're already on the way even.
Yeah, well, cool. See, that's what gets me of Ohio. We got two groups. We got the People's Convoy Official of Ohio, Tommy Weber, and we got the American Freedom Convoy. I didn't see one of the Freedom Convoy people here.
Okay.
One. You know, like me, yes, I'm involved in both of them.
Yeah.
I support both of them. Kind of different beliefs. Freedom Convoy is way down here now.
Yeah.
Long story. Different people running. They're not here tonight because they don't support the People's Convoy.
Yeah.
They do not. They like what they're doing, but they don't support it.
Huh.
Yeah. Kind of where I'm at with the Freedom Convoy of Ohio.
Yeah.
Not the People's Convoy of Ohio. Two different groups, two different people.
See, and that gets confusing.
Yes.
I mean, the people at home
Yes.
get confused
Yes,
as well.
I do too. People at the rally. You know, Terry Bending, Shark 2.
Yeah.
We did our two-lap rally, two-lap thing around Columbus. We went back. Thing was said at the meeting. Wasn't talked about. Me and Terry talked about it a little bit. But Terry's like, all right, who's here with the People's Convoy? And everybody raised their hand. And he should have asked who's here with the Freedom Convoy, but he never asked. So, you know, there's two convoys, and people are, I think, are putting the two together, and they're separated. But when that one guy, a new lead for the Freedom Convoy, got up and spoke and said, don't support the Freedom Convoy. Don't support the Freedom Convoy, support the American bus. Like, well, if you want to give the vote, well, I guess you can, but I really appreciate you supporting us.
Yeah, that's no way to be. I always tell
Yeah.
people follow their heart. You know,
Yeah.
it's like if you want to donate to the People's Convoy, that's awesome. If you want to donate to your favorite streamer, that's awesome. Just follow your heart wherever you think your money is needed the most. You know.
You know, I even say for these guys that they say don't support your local pages. They shouldn't need support. Go crap.
Everyone needs
You know
support.
what flyers cost, and you know, parking lots and rallies and everything. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, do they need as much support to buy? Because they ain't buying nobody's fuel. But you know, there's other things that you know cost.
Yeah.
That you know you shouldn't have to pay for.
Yeah. I mean, all these flyers we hand out, they cost money.
They
You know.
cost money. So you know, I can understand helping them out, but when one side says don't support this, the national. It's like,
No.
I mean, why not? You know.
I mean, here's the thing. Well, I don't know what's going on up in Ohio right now, but basically, for the most part, we're all fighting the same fight.
All fighting the same fight.
Yeah.
But you know, I have found, and I'm sure you've seen from Haggard Sound what we got today. Well, we have 5 different groups join us. Basically, we got stragglers from every group, but the groups all left.
Yeah.
The Freedom Convoy, the Northern Convoy, the Southern Convoy, but they all left. We got stragglers from every one.
Yep.
But all the other convoys are gone. Thank God. But Supermama and the American Freedom Convoy is still in D.C. But unfortunately, I don't think we work.
No.
I don't think, you know, nobody from this group contacted Supermama, and I can't remember the other lady, but why they didn't contact them, because they got spots. I don't know how big you are. They rented a 3-acre lot for them with bigger lots available that they couldn't afford. They didn't need.
Yeah. But
I like Hagerstown. I don't care for the Speedway.
yeah, but
I mean, it's all right. But
it's home though.
Yeah.
And I understand why they wanted to go back.
Like you said, Hagerstown. She's in Hagerstown.
Yeah.
She's behind the pilot out here.
That's kind of
2 or 3 miles from where we're
that's
at.
kind of the rumors I've heard as well. They got an abandoned lot somewhere.
And whoever owns it has more that we could have rented. We went back to
X-Ray told us to come and hunt you down. We might need your help.
Okay.
Little novice and taking the trailer off. I guess we'll come hunt you down in the morning. I've done it a couple times, but
Yes, we're actually talking about replacing the regular air horns with the train horns, which would actually go underneath the truck. So you wouldn't even see them, but you'd definitely hear them. Because my regular horns are just about shot. And we're going to the Speedway. We're going back to Hagerstown Speedway. Yeah, he has a hole if he hits it right. It's gonna be tricky though. He's gonna need some chops to pull it off. Yeah, he needs to keep turning. Yeah, he's got her. Yeah, he's rolled with us the last 2 days. Yeah. I like that though. He's like, yeah, I'm turning the company truck and coming back.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that was him.
See, Boots come back.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like we're picking up a lot of the old crew.
I noticed that. Even, I've seen a couple of you guys picked up the 03 semis, It's like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need
X-Ray's group, he brought 10 new ones out.
Yeah, I mean, I heard you were coming back, and I'm like, well, maybe he changed his mind, and I saw you get out of that thing, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, he actually is back. I was looking for the blue cab over,
Tags were expired, it's a pain in the butt, sleeping in a cab over. Pain in the butt. Sleep was fine, I could sleep anywhere. Getting dressed, not fun.
No. Yeah, hell, in there you could do cartwheels.
Oh, yeah. Set up on the bed and actually think about what I want to do instead of, as soon as you wake up, you got to put your clothes on, As soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
Because you got to get out and go to the bathroom, so you got to, as soon as you wake up, you got to throw your clothes on.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of the coffin sleepers for a while, not a cab over, but with the bunks touching the seat, And that was no fun. Yeah, Big Country's heading to New Jersey. He said he'll be back though.
Yeah, so that's what they call Big Country. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've heard his name.
I mean, you saw how big he was, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to wrestle him.
No. See, that's why I've talked to Dennis already. Me and him want to tag team on this kid.
Yeah.
See what we can do. So I know, when we was out there in California, he's like, I ain't got many tools. So I was like, okay, I got this.
Oh yeah, everyone kept borrowing each other's tools.
And I hate that.
Oh really? Hey, a coffin sleeper's all right when you do local work. And I don't think anything came out of the second meeting. They just were up there playing with the microphone. Hey.
Cross the train track.
Cross the train tracks? Nah. I stay on this side of the tracks. You're on that side of the tracks. Yeah. Sitting over here in the shadows trying to scare people, aren't you? Well, hopefully the train don't come through, right? Oh, goodness.
Yes, these were given to me. Unless I have a shirt like this one.
Oh, that's a neat shirt.
I never really seen a shirt like this.
Yeah, pretty good ensemble. Got the American flag glasses and the American flag shirt.
Yeah, she gave me some money as well, I guess. Which I guess was cool. But I was mainly expecting me with glasses or something, or cookies or something like everybody gives me. Everybody gives me cookies or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you have to save the glasses till it's really dark, and then they'll light up more.
Yes, yes. I've stopped streaming for right now, but remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Because it would be really helpful. Maybe because then I can beat Paul here and his, because he got 1,000 within a week.
Yep.
I'm almost at 400 today, and I'm gonna keep making sure that I get to 400 today. If y'all can help me get to at least 400, 450 or something today, that would be great. Tomorrow's another day. We'll be streaming again, and I will continue streaming. You know, even when I go home for a little bit, because I'm eventually gonna have to go back home after we get down for a little bit. I'll still keep streaming every once in a while, update everybody, and then when I get back, I'll start streaming even more because when I get back home, I'm probably just gonna stream like maybe for like 2 hours a day.
Yeah, by the way, people are wondering, how old are you?
I am 13.
You're 13. All right.
And at any age, some people was like, are you allowed to stream and all that stuff? You're allowed to stream as long as you have parent permission, because you remember Ryan's World. He started his channel back when he was like 4. So why would it be wrong if he had parents' permission, unless his parents were the ones recording?
Yeah.
But it was his channel.
Yeah, because I have people asking me, and I'm like, I have no idea how old he is or what the policies are.
Somebody looked it up. As long as you have parents' permission, you're allowed to have a YouTube channel. And that's what I did. And my mom gave me permission. So I'm streaming, doing whatever I can, and eventually looking forward to coming back to going back to Hagerstown.
Awesome.
Where we all started.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a homecoming for a lot of us.
Where did you start back in Hagerstown?
Yep.
Some people started in Adelanto, but Hagerstown was our home, basically. We stayed there.
We were there a while.
We were here for a while. We went to California, but still, I really miss going back. Out of these streamers and all, we all started back in Hagerstown. Some people started in Adelanto, but I started in West I think, is Hagerstown West Maryland?
I have no idea, but yeah, I started in Hagerstown as well. Yeah.
Hagerstown was the start of the beginning of the American convoy. Adelanto was the Canadian convoy and all that stuff. Which was a great convoy. I'm saying that I'm kind of sad we didn't get to meet up with them, but hey, they're dealing with their stuff, we have to deal with our stuff because they're busy with their government, we're busy with ours.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, by the way, did you hear where the restroom was? But no, that one's locked up. They said there was a different one.
yeah, but it's locked up.
Oh, it's locked up too? So
Mark is one of the people with RVs or something that you can use the bathroom there, or you do. Some people do. It's just go and find a place where there's no cameras.
Alright, we won't suggest that to the live stream, but yeah.
Don't worry, live stream. Y'all look at that moon. That is an orange moon.
Yeah. Apparently it's supposed to be an eclipse late this evening or something, some people were saying.
Orange moon!
Yeah.
I want to go tell them there's an orange moon.
You thought by Wrangler? I don't even know where Wrangler is. Let's go look at a map. Yeah, they said there is a second bathroom, but he says it's locked up. But yeah, by the way, how big that moon is. The eclipse starts at 11. I'll probably be asleep. I don't think I'm staying up for that. By a gray Wrangler or by a Wrangler clothing store? I don't know. Oh, probably the Wrangler clothing store would be my guess. Yeah, no hokey pokey. We're heading back to Hagerstown, back to the Speedway. Yeah, feels like a homecoming for me though, because that's where I started at. Oh, we'll only see it in West Central U.S.? Okay, well, then I don't even got to think about staying up. So that's all right then. Anyway, I got to walk out here in the lot a little bit. They still have the music on. They must play that stuff all day long. Oh, I know that's not the eclipse. That's just a really big moon. Okay. Oh, platform 5. All right. Yeah, I was just getting my bearings, so before I needed it, you know.
What I was doing earlier.
There's a vending machine that takes card and money for drinks.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, because that way when I'm making the run later, you know, it's like I ain't getting lost.
Whenever they said that was locked, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I was parked right there at the front door because I can't walk that far.
Yeah.
It was like, no, don't do that to me. The eclipse is in about a half hour.
Oh, a half hour?
It says 9:32. I just looked it up. It said 9:32.
Yeah, I had people saying you could only see it from like the northwest and stuff.
According to everything I've read, anywhere you can see the moon, you don't see it.
Huh.
So yeah.
Oh, that's the moon, so it's a very large moon, but it's the moon.
Yeah, it's a very large one, and the clouds in front of it look really nice.
Yeah. There's a very far walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's the one thing I got lucky is they can quietly start this up down here.
I might
just come down here and sit down here for the night.
Yeah, I don't know. I might not so quietly unhook my bobtail and come down here. Who knows?
That's what I'm thinking about, is just parking here for the night, because it's going to be a madhouse trying, getting all of them out in the morning anyway. So I might just park over here. But I figure I'd go down and see G real quick and see if they run up to the house and get a shower or something.
Yeah, I got one at lunchtime today, and we did our lunchtime fuel up. I snuck in real quick and got one. Yeah. But all right, well, now that I know where we need to be, I'm going to...
Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing, is coming down here and... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to head back to civilization. Yeah. And yes, it is the Speedway. Move the truck by order of you-know-who. Well, I got to unhook anyway for fueling tomorrow, because they said the truck stop is very small. Yeah, I've seen X-Ray a couple times. Okay.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
I want to give you a tip
Okay.
for your hard work you've been doing.
Oh, goodness.
In live streaming, okay?
Thank you.
Get you some dinner or something. I'm going to PA, so you'll probably see me again. And then
Awesome.
we can talk then, okay?
Awesome.
And keep videoing. You know, when Sasnick went home, I'm like, oh, great. Now who am I going to watch? My pig.
Well, thank you.
I'll see you around.
All right, will do. Don't be a stranger, right?
No.
The website says an overnight stop in Brookville. I am not sure. I'd have to go rewatch the meeting, I guess. Some people thought it said we were going straight through to Hagerstown. But overnight in Brookville is what the website says. So they always say check the website, so. Oh, I was gonna go bomb Eric with the camera, but he's walking away. Well, all right, y'all. Looks like everyone's wrapping it up. Hey, I've had some alright donations from trolls. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Probably get the truck on hook tonight and call it a night. So thank you all for hanging out and watching the rally. I gotta put my chair away. And I think I'm gonna get some extra rest. Y'all have a good evening and we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Good night, see you in Hagerstown. Oh, yeah.
You like peanuts? You like peanuts and stuff? Oh. Pick out whatever you want something.
Awesome.
Take out as many as you want. There's sunflower seeds, trail mix, cashews.
Oh, goodness.
So take out, 6 or 8, whatever you might need.
6 or 8?
Yeah, I mean, we brought him to share, so take whatever. Fruit mix.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, pumpkin seeds.
Oh, okay.
spring, so.
Well, thank you. All right, y'all. Well, one more thing. Yeah, one more thing. You need snacks. All right, y'all. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning, and y'all have a good one.